Hi, it's Marion here again. We are coming up upon a very interesting tomorrow, where here in California they're going to be requiring people to wear masks or else. There are some consequences. I thought it was a pertinent time to come on and say some more about the way people are handling it, thinking about handling it, already responding to it. Look, my last video touched on this a bit. So if you like what you hear here, you might consider looking at the one I did at the beginning of this week. Here's what I have to say. You create with every thought you think, with every word you speak. Whether singularly or mass consciously, or just two of you, when two or more are gathered together. Remember that saying? 2, 3, 4, 5, mass consciousness, mass media, watching the news. Look, y'all, think good, positive thoughts. I'm not saying it's not challenging and it's not hard. It is. Do you want some more of it? Keep talking about it. Keep fighting against it. Keep thinking about it. Keep talking about it. Keep thinking about it. You'll get more. Promise. Law of attraction promises. Just like gravity, you don't have to think about it. It's going to happen whether you're conscious of it and are a conscious creator or not. So, why not let's be conscious? Why not let's all think good, happy, positive, healthy thoughts? Don't turn on the television. Don't. Okay? You know what you need to know about the virus, okay? Don't let people cough on you. Don't cough on other people. Take precautions. Take care of yourself. Be healthy. Use this time wisely. Take it as a gift. Take it as a gift to do something for yourself, to do something for your family, to spend time with your family, to spend time with yourself, to spend time working on the life you really want. Now, if you're one of those people out there who's already doing what they want, who's doing their passion, who's loving their life and making money at it, well, you are the rare few, and you probably aren't watching this video. If you're like me, and you're not quite getting paid to do your passion yet, but you know it's coming. If you know there's something better for you, it's just not sure how to get it, what to do about it, what steps to take. I mean, that would explain why you're here. that would explain why you're watching this video. Regarding the changes that are taking place on the planet and the imposed sanctions, don't fight against it. Don't rail for it. Just take care of yourself. Just be. Just don't get thrown in jail. Don't get $1,000 fine for not wearing a mask. And don't piss and moan about it. Just can you consider taking a neutral stance? Can't you just take care of yourself and just hang back on the superlatives? If you can do that, it will go a long way. If you can do that on all subjects, political and argumentative in nature, religious and otherwise, it will serve you so well. I think the Bible said something about, what did it say? The gate to hell is wide and open, and The gate to heaven was very narrow, straight and narrow, right? Okay, so that's kind of the way I look at this walk with respect to my understanding of the law of attraction and pendulums. Brian Scott. Look at Brian Scott. He'll teach you about pendulums. I'm not going to get into it right now to any large extent, only to say that the coronavirus is a pendulum. Politics is a pendulum. Anything where people take sides is a pendulum. And if you take a side, it doesn't matter what side, you're giving that pendulum your energy. If it's the war on drugs and you're fighting against it, or going woo, 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 either way, you're giving it your energy. And the way I see this today is, this is my precious life energy, my essence. This is my energy. This is the energy that I have that can only be taken from me if I give it away. So if energy flows where your focus or attention goes, and it does, then I am going to be very cautious, no, not cautious, stingy, thoughtful, conscious about where mine flows. Am I going to give it to war, poverty, and injustice? No, I don't think so. Am I going to give it to happiness, joy, healthiness, and peace? Yeah. Am I going to be fighting for that side? No, I'm just going to be healthy. I'm going to be of healthy mind and a peaceful countenance. I'm going to be serene and happy and satisfied and grateful. For these are all high vibration frequencies. That is where you want to be. If you are brought to this channel because you're one of those ones who knows that there's something better out there for them, knows that they can have a better life, and wants to. If you're willing to take responsibility for your life and how it's ended up and where you are today, then you're certainly in the right place, because we are responsible for exactly where we are every step of the way. Now, did you consciously create it? I'm thinking, I wouldn't create this mess. Why would I do this to myself? Right. We've been unconsciously, unknowingly, unawares of these magnificent truths, fabulous realities, amazing revelations. You are the creator of your universe. You are your universe. You are the vortex of your universe, your thoughts, your creations, your manifestations, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, everything which you give your energy and your heart and soul to has created your today, your life, that which you call your life. And if it's not where you want it to be, or if even better, like me, if you're starting to get a glimpse and maybe believe what I'm telling you, that you create your own reality, then whatever you ever thought you had coming in this life before, you now must get a grasp on how huge this is. You can do, have, or be anything that you want, and so can I. And I am. I can be your case study. I'm my case study. I am doing everything that I'm talking about. I'm changing my life one thought at a time, one belief at a time. You have to break down the old belief systems. You have to stop joining mass consciousness. This whole negativity thing, man. Jump out of it. Jump out. Turn the television off. Don't watch the news. You won't miss a thing. Don't worry. You'll hear what you need to hear. I promise you. You'll hear what you need to hear. Once again, let's just call it the bad news, because that's what it is. It's the bad news. Okay, so use this time off wisely. Create. Meditate. Go inside. Not outside. Go inside. Find out. Ask if what I'm saying is true. Ask yourself. Ask your inner being. Ask that which you call God. Jesus said it best. It is your belief that hath healed you, not I. Your beliefs create your life. Your belief that you're sick keeps you sick. Your belief that you'll get well gets you well. You've heard it before. Death diagnoses, and the people walk out of there with the doctor shaking their head because they had a will. They had the will to live. They knew they were going to live. They wanted to live. You have to want to change your life. You have to want something better. You have to know that there's something good better. Okay, so this fabulous creation, this God, it's so funny, that people hold fast to this God, and yet they can't believe the idea that they're a part of him, it all, energy. We all were energy, thrown into a body, fractalized parts of God. You and I are. That's why these meat suits walk and talk. But you're not your body. You're not your mind. Take the little test. Close your eyes. Inside your head, look up. No, don't tilt your head. Just look up. Look down. Look back at the top of your head. Yes, on the inside. Okay. All right, come back down. And now look to your right. Don't turn your head. Just look to the right inside of your ear. Okay. Now turn around and look at the left inside of your left ear. Look back forward again. Now look down your neck. Okay. Back up. Now spin around. Can you spin around? Just spin around inside your head. All right. Open your eyes. Who is that? Who is that that's not pinned to the body to where it can't spin its head around? You can look up and down inside your head. Well, that's the eternal part of you. That is the eternal you. The God you. The fractalized piece of God that is you. So, you are a powerful creator. You create with every thought you think. And Jesus told us, and you will do greater things than I. Right? He told us. Believe him. Believe him. He's just one of us. Yes, God's son. That's who you are. That's who I am. I'm God's daughter. You're God's daughter. You're God's son. Somewhere in you must know this is true. This cannot be so hard to believe. If you're 50 or under, you should have no problem believing it. The older you get, it does seem to be that people have a little harder time. But keep an open mind There's so much more to learn, so much more to learn, so much about this universe and ourselves that we don't know. Don't close your mind. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're 100. Don't ever think you know everything. Don't ever think that somebody younger than you doesn't have something to teach you. Don't ever think that just because someone isn't as rich as you, they don't have anything to teach you. Maybe not about money. But even maybe about money. Who knows? Just because someone doesn't have money doesn't negate them as a human being, of course. But at the same token, I do believe that poverty is a sin. It's a sin against the creations that we are, to the extent, from the point of view that we were born abundant. We not. What's my phone doing? We did not opt to come down here, and we did choose to come down here to live pinched off existences of poverty and disease. There's everything in abundance here. Blades of grass, money, water. There's no shortage. Get out of all that poverty and shortage consciousness thinking. Get off the news. Go away and think good thoughts. Think positive thoughts. Think healthy thoughts. Think loving thoughts about your neighbors and the people around you. Let's create the global consciousness that we want. The change begins with you. Don't wait for someone else. Be the love. Be the love that you're looking for. Think positive. Through the rest of this situation that we're going to go through, take it as a gift. Take it as a gift of time off. Time off and away from the everyday drudgery. Get to know yourself. Get to know your family. Get to know the God in you. Turn inside, turn inside, turn inside. All the answers are within. So is your health. So is your wealth and your abundance and your love. Love yourself. Forgive yourself. There's so much more, but I had to get out a message of positivity and to let you know that you're a powerful creator. You create with every thought you think and every word you say, so choose them wisely. Do not spend any more time speaking about that which you don't want. Do not spend any more time thinking about that which you don't want. Think about what you do want and write it down. And if you can't get your thoughts off the bad thoughts because you're trained like I was, then start writing it. Writing it will keep you focused on the positive while you're doing it. Set alarms. Listen to positive affirmations in your sleep. Reprogram yourself. Take active, conscious control of your future and your life and your mind. Start programming it yourself with the things that you want. More from me later. If you liked what you heard, come back. If you don't, don't. Namaste.